So what does a typical day in my classroom feel like and look like? Well, when the students walk in, this is what they see. They see our daily agenda posted on my website. We'll have the things we're going to cover in class and often some kind of video or visual representation of what we're going to do, and then they have their homework. Typically these days, for homework, I'm referring them to Newsela, which is this amazing resource that I found at a recent Q training, and I can't even tell you how amazing it is. Students are allowed to search whatever articles they want to read. They read the article, but here's what's amazing. They can adjust the lexile of the text that they're reading, and then they can take a quiz on it. The quizzes allow them to highlight text. Also, the text over here is available at all times so that they can read carefully and also verify their answers. Once they take the test, I am able to track their progress and how they're doing. I'm able to track their progress. I can look at a class by student, and then I can see how they're doing on their quizzes. And I do give them credit for this. So Newsela does all of the work, I just record their scores. And as you can see from this student, he started off with 50s and 25s and has been progressing to now a very outstanding level. So that's very cool. In fact, look at this, his high lexile, he got 100 at this lexile, so that's very cool. Another resource that I use regularly is Newsela or is LearnZillion, because sometimes it's difficult to create every single lesson. So you can go by grade level and by standard. So let's say I wanted to show a reading literature video. I can click here and it will pull up a myriad of lessons by standard. So that's really outstanding. There are so many resources online. I try to use as many, but this is just a very, very, very small little snapshot into how things look in Miss Cufaude's class. One last thing I want to show you that is the Mastery Zone. Here I have everything that my students need to learn in 7th or 8th grade. It's organized. These are sort of old state standards, how it's organized, but within these are the current Common Core standard lessons, and they can go back, and if they're struggling in any one area, they can go back and review it for mastery and then retest in a variety of different ways. I have that with argumentative writing, writing strategies. I have a complete read deeply or close reading unit series in here, and so my students are really able to access a wealth of information, as much as they could possibly want to know for their 7th grade year, through my website. So that's why I flipped my classroom.
The flipped classroom is much more efficient and faster than a regular classroom. Computers are used on a regular basis for educational videos. Instead of wasting time with small prep lessons, a student uses the computer to watch a video that a teacher has made or that has been made by another reliable source. A flipped classroom is easier to manage and faster than a regular classroom.
I really like being in a flipped classroom because we get to use technology to help us with our homework and classwork. For example, when a classroom isn't flipped, the teacher will tell you about a subject, but you might not understand it. But a flipped classroom, the teacher takes a video and posts it on the internet, so you can look it over and understand it better.
In a flipped classroom such as Miss Cufaude's, we tend to use technology a lot. Videos, websites are things we use in this outstanding classroom. Miss Cufaude makes instructional videos for us to learn. At home, for homework, her website had a humongous impact upon my learning. Helping with essays, word speech, and root words, it improved my word choice largely. And in this classroom, it's better because we get to go home, overlook the videos, and it just helps us a lot with our homework and understanding what we're learning.
A flipped classroom was awesome.
I love this outstanding flipped classroom.
There's never a better one.